Hey guys, here we are. Sorry we haven't been around for a while, but we've been busy traveling, and then Mr. Wu's had some projects here and there. So today, I don't know exactly what we got, so I'll have Mr. Wu explain it to us. So here we go.
Okay, we are back. So the camera you see here is a black Nikon F2. For those who are keen on the serial number, is here. Serial number is here. Then you can trace which year production. I'm not so much into all the numbers and the years. So yeah. Then this one is with a prism head without the meter. So it's more compact. And you got a little pin here sticking out. You connect it to some power device. The ready light inside the finder will light up. Then okay, so yes, a black F2. Normally the F2 you see is the silver one. So you got a black one. So everything else is like the F2. After the Nikon F, so you have the F2. Shutter speed on the top 1 second to 1/2000, and with the B and also the T. For short exposure, 1 second, 2 seconds, you can use the B, just press and let go. But if you're taking long exposure, minutes, hours, then you can put it to the T. Leave this collar to T, and then when you click the shutter, you have to put it to B first. Put to B, yeah. Yeah, put to B. Let's see. Yeah, B. Then you put to T. When you click, the shutter stays open. The mirror stays up. So when your time is up, you just twist the collar back. So for long exposure. Then of course, I explained earlier, you have this self timer, but also double as a long exposure from 2 seconds to 10 seconds. So it works both ways. Delay action for the normal speed, and then long exposure 2 seconds to 10 seconds. Of course, like all the Nikon, you can take off the prism head. You've got strong fingernail. Don't have. I need a coin to do that. So you push this, the finder will pop out. So this, no meter, very compact. Viewfinder with the eyepiece. Then you got the focusing screen, changeable with the F. They are the same dimension. So you turn it upside down, push the thing, the screen will drop off. So they have many types of screen for different type of lens, for different aperture lenses. So very good variety. So just drop it in at an angle, give a press, the thing will sit in place. There you go. The meter head you can put. The meter head also got a shutter down that will couple to this. So as you turn the speed on top, this will follow in tandem, and then the aperture is linked to the lens with a prong. So you can have aperture metering through the lens. So, with this one, there's no need. So you just fit this back, clip in place, and there you go. You got eye level. So what we have mounted today is one of the early Nikon perspective control lens, PC Nikon. This one is the first one, 35 2.5. There is no opening and closing linkage at the back. So to use the aperture, this preset lens. So you turn the outer ring to the aperture you want. Say I want 32. So this one can rotate from 32 to 2.8. So you turn to 2.8 where everything is bright, then you can focus, and before you take the picture, you can close it down. So that's a preset. Now what's different on this lens is that the lens axis can shift both left and right. So you can shift this way, or you can shift this way, this way. Then this collar you can rotate 360 degrees. So the amount of shift you can either lateral shift, right shift, top shift, bottom shift. So you can adjust it. The only thing is if you are metering through the camera, the metering system only work when you are in this 0 position. So you have to set it to the 0 position. Yeah, at the 0 position, then the metering works. So when you shift it, the way the meter cell is located won't get a good reading. So you do the metering beforehand and then you stop down. So virtually this device is best used when the camera is mounted on a tripod. So this is a PC lens. Later on they have a wider one. They have a 28 2.8. So this is a shift lens. So with this type of lens construction, no mechanical linkage, this will last for a long, long time. Of course you can, if you don't shift it, you can just use it as a regular 35 2.8 with a preset diaphragm. That's good lens. So mount it back, white dot. Yeah, of course you can also mount the motor drive with the coupling, then the camera will be taller. Then the film bag, you have changeable film bag. You can put a data bag or the bulk film bag. So this is part of an extensive system. So that is the Nikon F2 Black. For flash, you got a coupler here. So you got a hot shoe contact. Otherwise, you use the PC connector with a sync cable. So it's a horizontal running titanium shutter. So the sync speed is 1/80. Yeah, one of the successful, well-known Nikon cameras.
Wow, fantastic. I bet you can still find the FTN head, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you can still find them. Then only maybe the photo cell over the year may not be so good. But I think in Japan you have a good choice, good variety, all are working condition. You can put. So the F2 have many types of metering head. You got a basic FTN, mesh needle, and CDSL. Then you have another one, F2S. F2S don't use a needle, use a LED diode, but the photo cell is still CDS. Then later they have the F2SB. They changed the photo cell to silicon blue cell, but still using the LED diode. But it's still all the FTN, the F2S, F2SB, still need to do the Nikon shuffle. You still got the key in the aperture. Then when the automatic indexing came in, so this one they have a new head called the F2A with a match needle, but don't need to put the prong to couple. So you can have both. If you're old lens, you can put in the prong, but otherwise you just mount it straight. You can use. And then the last one is the F2AS. So it has the silicon blue cell photo diode and no need to couple. So that was the last version.
Okay,
They have a special device here. I don't have it here. You mount it before you mount the lens. You mount that device and it clamp onto this screw here. And one big bulky thing with a special battery. And what actually is a servo motor. And that gear will actually drive the aperture ring. In the normal Nikon lens, there are some grooves on the aperture ring. So that one actually drives the aperture ring. So you set your shutter speed on top, you put it on auto, and then when you activate it, the camera will read the light and then it will instruct the motor to set the aperture. So you got a shutter speed priority automation. A bit a bulky way, but nevertheless, it could be done. Later on, Canon also had something similar to that.
Okay, great. Thank you, Mr.
All right,
Wu.
welcome.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.